Okay guys, welcome to the workshop. Today I'm cooking lunch. I'm experimenting, which is something I do a lot of. But this video is not about that. This video is about a touchy subject actually. It's about con men and Thailand's a magnet for bad people, criminals, gangsters, you know, the nasty people of the world, people wanted by the police. Thailand's a magnet for pedophiles, but con men, you know, there was a guy just outed on Facebook a couple days ago now, I guess by the time this video goes live, but it was last night I watched the video. And I knew about this guy. I knew what he was up to. I was very suspicious from one video I watched from him a while back, a few months ago. Oh, 6-8 months ago. Whoa, that's getting hot. That's not bad. 6-8 months ago I watched a video that got me very suspicious, and I did some research, and you know, what I found led me to believe that this guy is a con artist. Everything he says is a bunch of lies, and he was outed last night. I watched the video, and everything in the video except for, there was one more thing that I didn't know about, and that was a GoFundMe account. I didn't know about that. So I'll put the link to that video. That's not what we're talking about here. I'll put the link to that video in the description. If you watch a lot of videos from Thailand, you should watch this one if you haven't seen it already. You know, you should know the truth. The truth is there. You can make your own judgments on it. I'm not here judging that guy. I'm just giving you a heads up to the kind of people that find their way to Thailand for some reason, you know. I know of 2 people personally that's been screwed over by con men. One of them was a comment on one of my videos. The guy told me a story. He was from the UK. I can't remember where in the UK now. Up north somewhere. And he was, you know, worked all his life, retired early, moved to Thailand, and within a month of being in Thailand, he met this guy with a deal too good to walk away from, to say no. And within a month of meeting this guy, he was now flat broken on his way back to the UK because this deal was a scam, and he lost all his money, his entire retirement fund gone. Boy, that looks good, huh? So that's one guy, a guy I know personally. He was an older guy, late 60s I guess, from Wales. I met him through a friend, and we hit it off like you wouldn't believe. You know, he's old enough to be my father, actually a lot older than my father. I met some of his kids, a couple of his kids, they were older than me. But he got roped into, and I know the guy, actually met the guy that ripped him off. It was a German guy. Not that it matters, but con men come in all shapes and sizes and from every country. He got talked into a casino. Casinos are illegal in Thailand. I'm not saying they're not here, but I'm saying they're illegal. So he got talked into a casino. He invested heavily, and then there was no money. So they talked him into investing more. He went back to the UK, back to Wales, sold a bunch of stuff, got more cash, came back, invested all of that, and never seen the guy again. So now his entire life savings is gone. Con men. If you're going to get ripped off in Thailand, any more than 5 bought by the lady at the market, it's going to be by a white guy. It's going to be by somebody you think's got your best interest. It goes back to the video I did about the visas, or not the visa, the cost of living. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Stay away. If you're going to invest in a casino, don't. They're illegal. And yeah, if you pay off the right cops and all that, maybe you can get away with it. Not anymore. This is about 10 years ago. Not anymore, I don't think so, because the army is in there too tight now to let that stuff go. Boy, I tell you what, a little bit too hot. This is good. And the pedophiles, holy man. You know, how do these schools that hire all these pedophiles not do any background, you know? You see it in the news all the time with the pedophiles, and that's just sad. You know, a con man is one thing, a pedophile, that's a low life scum of the earth, that is. You know, kids don't deserve that. Boy, I tell you, that's the quickest I've ever cooked fish. And that's just a matter of what does it taste like, though. A little warm. It's hard to focus on two things at once, you know. I can multitask, but cooking and talking aren't two of those, I guess. All I'm saying, guys, is keep your head on straight. You know, there's an old saying in Thailand: people check their head at the airport when they get in. When they land in Thailand, they leave their brain in the airport. Don't do that. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And all these guys that are begging for money on YouTube, which is a new thing, but not a surprise. Just look at that, huh? Wow, that's beautiful. You know, they have history, they have a backstory. Find out what it is before you give up your hard-earned money. Because some of them, more than one actually. There's another guy I'm very suspicious of. I haven't found anything on him, and really I'm not looking because, you know, it don't interest me, and it's the reason I never did the video on outing this guy. The link is in the description. Go check it out. It's true. The information is true. It's online for anybody to find. I found it 6 months ago, maybe even 8 months ago, and it got posted yesterday. The information is there. Do what you wish with it. I'm not naming names. It's the same. I didn't name any names when I did the video about cost of living. I went after everyone. Anybody doing deceitful videos should be ashamed of themselves. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to go sample my insanely fast cooked fish. When you're cooking with fire, it gets done quick. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. This is not a hateful video in any sense. It's just use your brain. You know, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And casinos, they're illegal. Don't invest in a casino in Thailand. They have talked about changing that rule, but not yet.